Yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after anything! The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt.
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before. You were correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand, some say...
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins.
To this end,
Grand Thief.
Oh, indeed. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Teyvat Travel Guide, then? Correct. So, despite being...
With the major change... So, I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well...
Present.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Live! Feel this ancient power. To dust! Moment of birth.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here! This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now! Paimon's right behind you! This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's... Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here. Ah! Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
I'm going in!
not spot. You have come here. You have seen as a herald.
An Abyss Herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. Did he send you here to die? The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? Pirates never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky. There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Come into being! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. This could it be? Why is he? That's. And but and Paimon doesn't feel so good. We can't stay here! Quick, run!
You have as
An Abyss Herald?
Dane. Did he say the abyss is unstoppable?
What is this power? Pirate's never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Spirit Blade! Swift and merciful!
Abyssal roar!
Feel this ancient power!
All light will perish!
Terra Smash! This! Submit for judgment!
This power... I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What a tough battle. Are you okay? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had... Huh? What is it? What are you... Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced... Could it be that you encountered an abyss...
Huh?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch...
Let's go! A rare
Swift and merciful.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with my blade. Moment of birth. Wait! Submit for judgment. Moment of birth.
Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot, too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Quake! Come into being! This is not the end. Maybe I wasn't meant for this world. Yeah.
in the name of the Prinzessin.
Terra Smash! Feel this ancient power!
By royal decree, let's light it up! Off we go!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Adventure time!
Come into...
Teamwork is strength!
Terra Smash! Live! Moment of birth! To dust!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Moment of birth!
Let's light it up!
To dust!
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction. Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon. Huh? You have memories of being there. But
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god, not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans, an unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the
A nation?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
I'm going in!
It's more... Dane was just saying how these ancient So...
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Canria.
Field Tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Canria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling.
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad. Yeah, Paimon thinks you've been doing a real good job of that.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Burst forth! Quake!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Moments of birth! Yeah! Yeah!
Oz, reveal thyself! This realm is no home for a princess.
Yeah!
Let's light it up!
Burst forth!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Quake! Live! Feel this ancient power! Terra Smash! Yeah! Yeah! This is not the end.
Oz, reveal thy...
Witness my great undertaking. Ah! Live! Come into being! Burst forth!
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an abyss... Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on...
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory...
What?
Loom of fate in... the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. It seems like they are still launching the operation.
Loom of fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-leaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting... So, Dane, what...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role, though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were thwarting an Abyss Order operation
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt—
No. From the contents of they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even— So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from here, the talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All the—
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps—
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of—
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure— Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the— Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway.
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing. A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he—
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though.
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can—
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animo Archon! And actually, the Animo Archon is— never mind.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to pull. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, when a non-believer steps onto holy ground, I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it. That's enough about that.
Okay, then.
I should warn. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. Also,
Honorary Knight. But I should first make it clear that if you need to
It seems she hasn't Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? A long time ago, there was indeed once nearly every member of the church in the church's records, as you might assume. Of course.
Nothing? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure.
The tyrant's fight?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place many, many years ago. There was a time when balls of fire
raining from
people at that time. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just... Right! Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable. Perhaps it was something else that caused the... Anyway.
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get...
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters.
Those
monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order?
Indeed. They're gathering... Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolven. Master Jean said you should stay at the church.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go get...
Oh. Okay, but please, everyone, be careful.
I see. This could very well have some...
But what is the Abyss?
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died. Today, it is just his spirit that stands. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt...
chivalry will never die.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Burst forth! To dust! Moment of birth! Terra Smash!
Rain outlines your fate.
Come into being! Terra Smash!
Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Yeah, let's go! Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire... Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but you shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Even if the god in...
Don't trust them and don't...
Lest I repeat the failing, I will tell you what.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy... Well, enough...
What a strange man. Yeah, that's at the rite of dissension in Liyue.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing?
Oh, Master Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we...
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss... I just scouted out all of Wolvendom. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order... But the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause the Abyss Order...
That is true. Regardless, Honorary Knight, please... This god's spirit... Okay.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald...
Present. You, not welcome here!
So, the wolf's wretched. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly... If you serve us, we can restore your divine power.
What the heck is this ceremony? Oh no! Is...
Wolves never surrender! But this...
No matter. Bow before the abyss!
Spirit Blade! A touch of froth!
Teamwork is...
Moment of birth! Quake!
One with my blade. Coming to be. Terra Smash. Coming to be. Swift and merciful. Live, moment of birth. From whence you came, to dust. Coming to be.
This grants me new life.
Terra Smash. Swift and. But head forth, my blood. Yeah. Coming to witness my great undertaking. Terra Smash! Feel this ancient power. A touch of frost.
I'm going in!
Coming to be. Swift and merciful.
The end is nigh. The ceremony was... How does an old spirit have such... No matter. This is but a small, unforeseen variable.
It disappeared?
Thank you. You came.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still... The Abyss Herald underestimated my...
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you. In the future, my claws, you smell danger?
No, we heard about the... Besides coming to help, we actually... excuse us?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field... It entered into my proving ground by accident, but it could not think, only fight. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Missiles. I do not know that it could spin, leap high into the air.
Fireballs? Anyway, it sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that. This is it, right? Ooh, so what did you see? Huh?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the element. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's
the very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin
Prototype?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure, no matter where we may hide it, they will find it.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! Well, good thing we...
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins. I'll make sure it does.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That...
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Adventure time!
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Oh.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as vexed. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Oh, and then we are the same. We're both dangerous.
It is your words that forever... Time to silence!
Bow before the abyss!
A touch of frost. Live! Force my blade!
It's a roar!
Live! Swift and merciful! Spirit blade! Witness my great undertaking! Burst forth! Come into being! Force my blade! Live! This spells the end of the Exorcist. This spells the end of the Exorcist. Moment of birth. Come into being. Come into being. Live.
Off we go! Let's light it up! Adventure time! This is just my...
This is futile! The end!
My experiment failed.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Looks like an ear. Be careful.
You are... I said... Oh, then...
It is your work. Time to...
A touch of frost. Live! My blade! Swift and merciful! Terra Smash! To dust! Submit for judgment! Witness my great undertaking! Swift and merciful! Force my blade! Quake!
Adventure time!
Burst forth! One with my blade! From whence you came! Coming moments of birth! Forth my blade!
I'm going in!
Coming to moments of birth! Swift and merciful!
Let's light it up! Yeah.
Coming to...
touch of frost. Spirit blade. Dust. Terra smash. Burst forth. Live.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Let's light it up!
Coming to be.
That's gonna hurt in the... Couldn't break the curse.
Swift and merciful. Swift and merciful, from whence you came. Feel this ancient power.
This shall rise. Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your sister knows...
Lumine.
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword. One of the royal... A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness. What?
You're saying Dane is from... And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon... and the whole thing about Dane being your enemy...
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
They left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you Oh! First off, that Abyss Herald called your... It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with... Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned in... And Dane is from Conria too! So that's why your sister said... But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago... Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, then we can't our journeys if your sister... Come on, Traveler, let's go!
So soon!
Live! A touch of frost! Swift and merciful! Quick!
Prepare yourself!
Submit for judgment!
No escape!
A touch of frost! Live! Feel this ancient power!
You can't run from death.
Behold, the princess...
Quick!